Nancy Shaw with Healthy Living. Today our guest is Keisha Place-Fensel. Hi Keisha, thank you for joining us.
Hi Nancy.
Keisha coordinates our Dam to Dam training group program that will be starting soon this spring, right?
Yep,
We're
it's
excited
just around
for
the
that.
corner.
Yes. So Keisha, tell us a little bit about the Dam to Dam training group.
Okay, well we start on March 24th at 5:30 p.m., which is a Tuesday. We'll meet here at City Hall. We run as a group on Tuesday evenings at 5:30 p.m. and then on Saturday mornings as a group starting at 8 a.m. On Saturdays, we'll be running at different locations around town, different routes, try and get some variety in there. And as the distances get a little bit longer, we'll bump back our starting time to 7 a.m. Later on in the season.
Right. And what about days that you don't meet for to train together?
There are 2 additional days built into the training calendar, which kind of leads me to what people get when they sign up for this program. They will get a training calendar. They will have planned routes on the days that we meet with water stops built in so they can practice like they would on race day. They will have the accountability of other group members, some educational sessions. And so to answer your question, there will be 2 additional days of running, but oftentimes those individuals that are in the group end up kind of meeting and running on their own or running on their own if it fits into their schedule. So there are 4 days of running a week with some cross training in and rest days built into the training calendar as well.
And so it's a complete training program that they get from March 24th until race day, which is?
Race day is Saturday, May 30th, and it is gearing up for Dam to Dam down in Des Moines, which is, last year they changed it from 12.4, so I have my Team 12.4 shirt on, but they changed it from 12.4 miles to actually a half marathon, so we'll be training for 13.1 miles. And so they can either sign up for the Dam to Dam race, or if that doesn't fit into their schedule and there's another half marathon race close by, in terms of that date, we can adjust their calendar a little bit to meet that half marathon goal.
And we've had that in the past where people they want to train because there is something to be said about training in the group.
Yes, it definitely helps people with accountability and motivation and just having a lot more information provided to them with those educational sessions. So.
Right. And everybody runs at different speeds, so it seems like there's always somebody who's compatible to where your speed is and your focus is. Some people take it more seriously than others, so
exactly. We've had a huge variety in groups over the years. This is, I think, the 13th year that we've been doing it. So we've had a huge variety over the years. But rarely have we had a participant who ends up running by themselves. Typically, it's weird how it works, but
there's somebody for everybody to run
exactly.
with. So who would be the ideal participant to be in this program?
Ideally, we're looking for somebody who can run 3 miles right now and has been running for about 4 to 6 months, not necessarily continuously, but has a good base. We don't want them to start off injured, so injury-free. And then making sure that for the most part, they're going to have that time on Tuesday evenings and Saturday mornings that they can meet with the group and run with the group.
Yeah, and there will always be conflicts.
There will be,
but that's okay.
But for the most part, you know, if they can only meet with us one of the 2 days every week, that might not be the best situation for them. So.
But we get other people, correct, who have done it previous years, so it's not just for people who are brand new to Dam to Dam.
No, not at all. We actually have quite a few repeat participants, which is always fun. It's great to see how they have improved from their first training until now and continue to improve, so that's always fun too.
And what we've seen in the past is a lot of times that race or that training program sparks this running passion in a lot of people, and then they continue running after that as a group.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
So tell us a little bit as it gets closer to race day. I know you guys do some fun things like the spaghetti dinner, which really...
Yep. We, as we get closer to race day, we end up doing a spaghetti dinner on the Thursday, typically the Thursday evening right before the race. And just everybody gets together with in our running group, but also with some other running groups that are in town, so they can meet other runners at that point, and kind of hopefully find a niche for them after this program is over, so they're not left out to dry.
Right. Okay. So with the registration fee, they get a training calendar, a cool T-shirt.
Yes. And it'll be a different design this year, but
design, accountability, and just the running with a group and being accountable.
Yep. And they also get educational sessions on Tuesday evenings after our run. We talk about things like injury prevention, where we bring in a physical therapist. We bring in a nutritionist who talks about both race day nutrition as well as just lifestyle nutrition. We bring in a shoe fit expert to talk about making sure that you're in the right shoe for your gait, and just a variety of different educational sessions for new runners to really benefit from.
There is so much to learn about when you become involved in the sport, especially in the longer distances.
Exactly. Yep.
So what if a person would like more questions? They aren't quite sure if they want to sign up for Dam to Dam. Is there a way that they can get more information on
Absolutely. On Tuesday, March 10th at 6:30 p.m., we are having an informational meeting here at City Hall, where I can answer a ton of different questions like that, talk a little bit more about who the perfect candidate would be, and just answer any questions that a participant might have.
So it's a great opportunity for people to come before they register, if they have specific questions, to get to know you and ask you.
Absolutely.
What?
And I oftentimes bring in past participants to that meeting as well, so they can ask previous participants questions that maybe they can better answer, or maybe they can get a better feel from them instead of me as well. So there's lots of people that they can ask questions.
There's a lot of people that they can refer to over our 13 years of holding the program.
Exactly.
So, and people can register for this program online at amesparkrec.org, or they can always stop in the community center and register. We are taking registrations now for all the spring programs. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to call me at 239-5350. Keisha, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Talking to us about Dam to Dam. We're excited to get our spring programs underway. I think that's the beginning of our spring program, so that's very exciting. So I'm Nancy Shaw with Healthy Living, and remember, it's never too late to get fit.